Hi there, and welcome to Papa's Poultry Pointers, a channel where I talk about all things chicken. Howdy, y'all. It's Papa. Let's talk about the widely asked question that is so common in the spring. Do I have a hen or a rooster on my hands? Today, I'm going to talk about some pointers on just how to figure that out. Well, now, if you're new to raising chickens, this can be a bit tough. But once you have raised a few batches and breeds, I promise it gets easier. Alrighty, let's get to it. So first off, let's talk about some life stages in chickens, just to get some reference points. Stage 1. A just hatched chicken is called a chick. The chick stage lasts for the first 6 weeks. And my, isn't it sweet? Stage 2. The juvenile stage. This stage is 6 weeks up to 18 weeks. Females at this stage are called pullets, and the males are referred to as cockerels. Stage 3. The female chickens after 18 weeks should be starting to lay and are now called hens, and the males are called roosters. Now that there is a clear understanding of the stages and names, let's talk gender determination within those. Oh, and look for my video on feeding guidelines for all these stages. Determining gender in chicks can sometimes be tough. Most feed stores that sell chicks that are only a day or two old and will give you a 90% guarantee for a female, which is pretty helpful. But of course, there is that 10%. One way of checking needs to be done in the first 3 days of hatching, which seems to be pretty reliable. If you gently stretch out the wing of the chick, you can look at the end of the primary feathers. A female will have a soft W shape, while a male will have a straight line of feathers. Now, after that 3-day mark, this doesn't hold true so much. For some breeds, there are color differences like the barred Plymouth Rock chicks. You can see this large light spot on top this one's head, but not the other. This spot can be a sign it's a boy. If you miss the wing check window and have a breed that does not have physical characteristics that differ, you may see that the male chicks will get larger faster and can seem a bit more outgoing as well. Next is the pullet and cockerel stage. You can notice the barred Plymouth Rock pullet behind the cockerel. Look at the differences. They are the same age, and at this stage you will start to notice the cockerel will have a taller, straighter posture, bigger, thicker legs, larger comb and wattles in most breeds. And those boys are usually a lot more outgoing, curious, and adventurous. They will also start forming special curvy feathers located in the tail called sickle feathers and hackle feathers around their necks, which are more pointed and shiny. Once your chicken has reached the hen and rooster stage, it is usually pretty easy to tell you have a big rooster who has likely started to crow and should be wrangling your hens to keep them safe and show them where food is at. And your hen should be filling out and starting to lay eggs. Now, some breeds can throw you for a loop, however. But just keep in mind the characteristics I taught you. Let's give it a try. This is an Andalusian chicken. At first glance, you might think rooster, but notice there is no sickle feathers, and the posture shows it is that of a hen. Well, I certainly hope this video was a help in learning the differences of a hen and a rooster. Thanks for clicking on Papa's Poultry Pointers. And now, if you feel obliged, please like, subscribe, and you can always take a look at more of my videos.